Hey everyone, I'm Egoqueenalexis and welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at all the releases from Gen Con, including the Black Templar. They have gotten some serious updates and I don't know how I feel about them. Like, on one hand, I think it's absolutely amazing that one of the founding chapters of Warhammer 40k, I think they're like one of the first 8 original legions made. And no, I'm not talking about the legions like the Primarch's legions. I'm talking about the chapters that were originally made during Rogue Trader. I think Black Templar are one of them. I actually think like 3 of them are successor chapters, which is always funny. I know Rainbow Warriors was one. But today we are diving into the Black Templar as well as some of the Necromunda stuff, which I'm really excited about because Necromunda looks amazing. I absolutely love it. So let's dive right into this and take a look right over. So we got this to go over. We got the Warcry stuff, but I don't really care about Warcry too much. Anyway, Black Templars. Let's start with this. The Black Templars are back with a new Crusade army set. And it's so cool that they're using the original art from like 3rd or 2nd edition. No, it's not 4th edition. No, it's got to be an earlier edition than that. Where they have all of these crazy bionics and everything on them. Like, this guy's armor is amazing. There's so much detail on here. And he's got a combi flamer and everything. And this guy's got a combi flamer storm bolter thing going on. And I absolutely love it. And a power fist. With the caution stripes. Good old caution stripes. So let's take a listen to this really quickly. Boop. Bop-a-da-boo. Gotta turn on the volume here. Okay, let's take a listen. Okay. I do love their new intro. I think it's so much better. Suffer not the unclean to live. Uphold the honor of the Emperor. Abhor the witch. Destroy the witch. Accept any challenge, no matter the odds. It's stupid, but sure. That guy's face. That guy's face. He looks sad. Primaris Neophytes, nice. Why are they showing up at Redemptor Dreadnought? There's the Emperor's Champion that looks like he's falling over. Now he looks even more like he's falling over. That guy looks badass. The new heavy flamethrower thingy. And is that Halbrecht? Marshall. Oh, it's not Halbrecht. I thought it would be. Oh, that's cool. They're using the original art for their codex. Not the best loadout for that captain. Alright. The new Black Templar army set comes with 13 miniatures, which that's like basically a so basically that's a what are they called? It's not a start collecting, it's a combat patrol. So basically this is just a combat patrol box with a fancy box. Okay. This army set contains 13 miniatures. It includes 12 Black Templar, a Marshal, the Emperor's Champion, and 10 Primaris Crusader squad with a ton of build options. Ooh, I like that. You also get a Redemptor Dreadnought for targeting, which requires more focused elimination. Okay. Personally, I would have gone with something different than the Redemptor. I would have thrown in more tactical marines or their crusade squads. So let's talk about these. It's cool to see that they have bolt guns instead of like, because on some of them we can see these auto bolt rifles. So they're just wielding old bolt guns. So that's kind of cool, actually. We got heavy bolt pistols in there. We have that crazy new flamethrower. We have chain swords, which I assume all of these would be Astartes level chain swords. It's cool to see what they're doing with their new initiates, instead of just throwing them into like Reaver squads and things like that, like the other squads do. This guy looks insane. Like, he looks really good. This guy, he still looks bad. I'm sorry, he still looks bad. And I don't like the captain's loadout. I think he looks amazing, like hands down looks fantastic. But a plasma pistol or a Volkite pistol, nah, not working for me. Not working for me, Chief. But you can cut off that hand and give him a storm shield, and that would be much cooler. Although I think the storm shields. Oh, him with a storm shield from a what are they called? What are they called? The Shield Brethren. Blade Guard Veterans. A Blade Guard Veteran shield on him would be really nice. And the way you'd have to do that is cut off the pistol but keep the fist. Cut the fist off of the shield itself and put that shield on him. It would look so good on him. Especially if you shave down the shield itself and put the like insignias on there. For the Black Templar, which I'm not a big fan of, but you know, is what it is. Power Sword looks really, really, really nice. You can tell that this sculpt is a 3D print before they release the miniature. They paint up the 3D printed ones, show them for advertising, and then actually release them. Because like how you see this here, you won't actually see that there. It's always funny to see these Photoshop pictures. The Blade Champion looks amazing. This guy right here, absolutely fantastic. Gives me a Dark Angel vibe. Like if you wanted to just switch up a shoulder pad, that's really all you'd have to do for a Dark Angel. And the insignias, like that's it. So really good for like custom Dark Angels as well. I always get these two chapters, like their aesthetics are very similar. One is like Crusading Gaelic Knights and the other is like Christian Knights. It's kind of interesting. The Neophytes look, God, he looks bad. What is up with GW not being able to paint faces all of a sudden? Like 40k faces just look terrible now. And it's not just on the women, it's on the men too. Like these faces look awful. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna put them all in helmets. I'm sorry. I'm putting them all in helmets. This face actually looks really good. Like I like this one. This one's really nice. It's subtle. This one's also pretty okay. This one reminds me of like toy soldiers. Sorry, it does. I do like the cross guard on the chain swords though. Like it definitely looks like a bastard or a long sword. I like that. I like these two a lot. Like I really like these two. Like if you're gonna do a Black Templar army, you want them to look like this. I'm hoping the initiates are actually good and not just a waste of time like the old ones. And without like a crusader or something, it feels weird that they don't have like a new type of redemptor or not redemptor, repulsor that carries 15 and has bolters all over it. You know, like the old days when they got the Land Raider Crusader for the first time and it can transport 15. You would think that it would be like, oh, they can transport 15 and carry all 15 of these guys. And I'm hoping the number is 15 and not just 10. Because if it's 10, you're never taking the Neophytes. You'd always just take the full Astartes over them. Oh, but that Codex looks... This is how Codexes need to come out. Like the actual artwork. I really like this. I like this a lot. Okay, then we got the cards. And that's pretty much it for the Black Templar release. I'm wondering which of their characters cross the Rubicon Primaris. I'm hoping it's Helbrecht, but I would like to see, oh my god, what is the chaplain's name? Him cross the Rubicon, because he would look badass, or at least have like new armor, or a new model. So that's the Black Templar stuff, and I gotta say, it's really, really, really impressive. This box is probably gonna come out and be about $140. That's what I'm expecting. I don't see this box value as over $140. Like, the Redemptor Dreadnought's going to be $65. These guys are going to be about $65. And the characters are going to be about $35. So you're looking at $35 to $40 for him, $35 to $40 for him. So overall, this box's value is pretty decent. It's a good box. So 6, 12, 18, 19, 20. That's $200 value for $140. You save $60 on buying the box. Assuming, of course, it's $140, but knowing that it might have the Codex in it might make it a bit more expensive. Might put this box at $200, which is fine because the Codex is like $50 and the cards will more than likely be included as well. Let's see. First set to appear with aspiring High Marshal. Oh, it's an aspiring High Marshal. Okay. This launch edition comes with an exclusive covering featuring John Blanche's artwork from all the way back in 3rd edition. Hey, I was right. It was 3rd edition. Okay, so yeah, this box set will be about $200 to $220 and come with the cards, the book, and the miniatures, which actually makes it worth it since we're already looking at $170 to $200 for this, plus a $50 codex, plus $35 cards. It makes this value really, really, really well. I really wish they took out the Redemptor Dreadnought. I know Redemptor Dreadnoughts, and I know Dreadnoughts in general are really Black Templar-y, but I do wish that they had a new repulsor that carried 15 and was covered in bolt weapons. And it's fitting for the Black Templar to just defy the codex and just make their own things on the fly. Like, that's what makes the Black Templar. And then we got the Necromunda stuff that came out. And I gotta say, the Outlaws look insane, and I'm super happy with them. Because these are, like, your common people that you run into. So I really like it, because I'm going to be using these as civilians in all of my upcoming, like, RPG games and everything. And I absolutely adore the look. Also, they make great Genestealer Cult conversions. And then this artwork looks amazing. And then this, I love this. I love this so much. Because I have a bunch of Ministorm containers and everything, and I don't know what to do with them. I want to know what these buildings are in the back. It just looks like the Necromunda, like, square tile things. So I'm curious what they bring. But it's so cool to see, like, weapon racks, like the tarps and everything, storefronts and everything, the kiosks. I can't wait to get I am more excited about this than I am the Black Templar. Because Black Templar are awesome. Don't get me wrong. Black Templar are cool. Absolutely adore them. I love their look. I stole a lot of their look, except for I didn't do the blue. I did black and white for mine, with the white highlights, not the blue highlights that you can see all over these guys. It's the same with my Sisters of Battle. They're gray highlighted instead of blue highlighted. I'm not a big fan of the blue highlights. But overall, they look insane, and honestly, I can't wait to see... Like, I can't wait to fight these is my biggest thing. My biggest takeaway from this. Because Black Templar is one of those armies that have been synonymous with this game for a very long time, and the fan base has been, like, a little bit aggressive, and it's been one of those armies that needs to come out and needs to be, needed their own codex supplement. I mean, the last one was back in, like, 7th edition, so that was 2 editions ago, and that codex supplement kind of sucked. Let's be real. So I'm curious what weapons they can get, what other special weapons this guy got. I really thought this guy was going to be his own squad. Like, I was expecting 3 of these in one squad, but to see them as part of a squad itself is a bit weird. I don't know if I like that. I think it's cool, but I don't know if I like that. I don't know. I gotta see what they can do, like their combat tactics and everything, before I determine whether or not Black Templar are actually that, like, viable. I know they're pretty good on tabletop right now, so we'll just have to wait and see. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I want to know your thoughts on the Black Templar. I think they're fantastic looking, and I think the studio did a really good job capturing what the Black Templar are. I hate their faces. I think their faces look really bad, but that's 40K for you. Faces are just inherently hideous in 40K for no reason, which is kind of weird considering that these look good. Like, these all look okay. Like, for, you know, your common citizens and your outlaws and everything, they look just better than the Space Marines. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know. I just don't think the 40K painters know how to paint faces anymore. So tell me what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Also, please be sure to check out all the links down there. You can join my Discord and everything. And you can be super awesome and check out my Patreon. As always, I'm Egoqueenalexis. I love you guys. Bye.